Week 2 also, we got a kind of clearer picture of the John Mateer hype, and Ben, he looks very good. He looks like if there's another guy right now that you could look at and go, this guy's the Heisman frontrunner, it would be John Mateer. I think he made that very clear after week 2. He wasn't perfect against Michigan, but he did everything he needed to do, and just what he can do on the ground. My concern with John Mateer is any kind of injury-related concern, because he plays like we talked about a week ago, a total gamer. He does not care at all. You know what I mean? He's going to run the ball. He's going to do some crazy frenetic stuff, but it's worked out. And you get the big win over Michigan. It was at home. They were expected to win. Obviously, Michigan came in with a true freshman QB, Underwood, who we both like a lot. But Mateer in that offense really showed out for Oklahoma. And it, as of right now, I mean, you could make the case LSU didn't really have the best game against Louisiana Tech. They obviously won. But
so underwhelming, though.
Yeah, 100%. Very underwhelming. And I still have a lot of faith in Nussmeier. Like I said, I went total 180 on him after week, not believing in him in the offseason and watching him in week 1. But I think John Mateer right now would be my Heisman favorite. What say you?
Oh, I think it's not even a debate right now who's the the Heisman frontrunner after 2 weeks, but it's only 2 weeks. I mean,
right.
So many other players are going to emerge, but I've been beating the John Mateer drum for as long as he's been at Oklahoma, since he got to Oklahoma and transferred from Washington State. Certainly here on the show, he's a great player, man. I don't know, as far as the next level, I think at best he's like Bo Nix for the next level.
Yeah.
But like as far as a good college quarterback, this dude, he's got it. He's got it, and he's in a great situation, surrounded by really good talent at Oklahoma. John Mateer takes Oklahoma from fringe competitiveness to legit college football playoff contention.
They are contenders with him.
They are contenders. Yeah, they are contenders with him. And he looks like the best quarterback right now in the SEC. Do I think he'll be the best quarterback in the SEC by the end of the year? Not necessarily, because I just don't see the same kind of upside like I do with DJ Lagway. So while other guys like Arch and the upside and with DJ Lagway, Austin Simmons, pick your fighter. John Mateer is that guy right now. I mean, he's the guy in the SEC right now. Had nothing but a good start for him, and makes Oklahoma fascinating for this year. Like we thought they were going to be. Make that road trip for Ole Miss in particular, because I write for Rebel Grove as my day job on 3. That game I picked for Ole Miss is currently a loss, and I stick to it because, man, who's the best? Who's like on the most solid footing of all the teams in the SEC? Who's one of the teams on the most solid footing right now? Oklahoma. And it's not even a debate. Everybody would admit that. And John Mateer is the biggest reason why. So they're a true contender. They're going to be in the race as long as he plays at this level, a high level. Really broke out last year at Washington State. Was a quarterback that anybody that was in the quarterback market went after. Oklahoma wins the sweepstakes. I was really impressed with Missouri's quarterback, Bo Perbula, who Ole Miss really wanted out of the portal also, which I thought was interesting considering they were bringing back Austin Simmons. But there's some other guys that you get excited about, but he's the one right now that is he's the toast of the town as far as college football is concerned. He's the guy that I think most people are most bullish on, and I don't blame him.
I don't think it's going to go away. I don't think other people are catching up to him. I mean, like you said, he's a little undersized, but it's perfect for the college level. I mean, he's got 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, but he's also got the 3 rushing touchdowns. And what I like about him is that kind of gamer attitude we talked about, win by any means necessary. I mean, he may throw an interception or 2, maybe boneheaded picks in a game, but at the end of the game, when you need someone to be in a position to help you win the game, at least 2 games in right now at Oklahoma, I like John Mateer. If Red River rivalry comes down to the very end, you want John Mateer with the football because he's so, I don't want to say unpredictable because I think that's a little too crazy, but he does play with a bit of chaos, but I like it. It's endearing. You're like, damn, I love that guy. I love watching him play quarterback. I didn't think I'd like Mateer this much. I mean, I saw his stats and highlights from Washington State a year ago. I just didn't know how that would translate into Oklahoma. And also, I didn't have a lot of faith in Oklahoma's offense either. But he's just making it all click, making it all work. I mean, 7 touchdowns in 2 games combined on the ground and through the air. It just looks like the type of guy that, hey, you want to play the quarterback position. I don't want to, you gave him the Jackson Arnold comparison. I don't want to quite compare him to Baker just because Baker played at Oklahoma, but it's that kind of style of like, yo, I'm gonna go win us this game. I got this grit, I got this gamer attitude in me. Yeah, right now I think you'd have to say that John Mateer is the Heisman quote unquote leader in week 2. But Oklahoma's
I do love the Baker comparison. It's easy because again, Baker played at Oklahoma, but watching the Bucks and the Falcons yesterday,
exactly.
and the way like Baker threw for over 4,000 yards, 41 touchdowns, also led the NFL in interceptions with 16.
Exactly.
You could see a very similar type of result, at least as far as the college comparison with John Mateer and how he goes about it this year. He's going to turn the ball over because I agree with you. I love the aggressiveness.
Yeah.
I love the reckless abandon. He has absolutely no fear, both with his legs and also with trying things as far as his arm. Reminds me a lot of Baker with that competitiveness. So that is a pretty good comp. But in terms of what he could be, man, I'm looking at Bo Nix, and it makes the most sense with the competitive edge like Baker. That's a hell of a combo, and one that can really win for you in college football in 2025-26. He looks like the real deal, and Oklahoma looks like a team that's really ready to contend this year for the college football playoff.
No doubt. They get Temple on the road this upcoming week, and then it's Auburn at Auburn. Jackson Arnold gets to come back to Norman, so that's going to be a real test for him. And if he can own that, then you're really putting yourself in that conversation at that point. And then obviously the schedule gets pretty hard for them after that.
So Oklahoma Auburn is so fascinating, Sudu, because the winner of that game will be able to credibly and legitimately say, yeah, we're a team to be messed with, not to be messed with this year.
And we won the portal. It's like we won the portal at the quarterback.
We won the portal. We're a college football playoff contender. Like that means so much for both of those teams in terms of just arriving this year, because right now it's so much new in college football. You love seeing Jackson Arnold as an Auburn Tiger and what he's been able to do so far. Same thing with John Mateer. But one of those guys have got to lose. And when they do, the narrative about the team that won is going to change to where you're like, yeah, this is the one of all the sleeper contenders in the SEC that you really need to be paying attention to. So that's a huge, huge matchup coming up in just over a week to really determine, who can be taken, not necessarily seriously, because I think both of them are going to be in it to the absolute end. Sure. Oklahoma more than Auburn, but what a huge statement it would make as far as the true contention of those sleeper teams.